Welcome everyone! I wanted to try something new today, and I was thinking, how often don't we get an endgame position where we know we should win or should be able to draw, but we actually don't know exactly how? Now I thought I'd address that, and I'm starting with a queen versus pawn endgame. In this case there's a knight's pawn on the 7th rank, with the enemy king right next to it, ready to promote. But here, white has a very easy way to win, and I'll show you how. We start with a check. Queen f4 check. And the point of this is to force the king in front of the pawn. Then it's not possible to promote anymore, of course. But also it gives us time to bring our own king over, because the king is needed to win the game. King to e2. The king doesn't want to go in front of the pawn, but we can force him. Queen g3. Threatening to win the pawn. So the king has to come back. Now, queen f3 check. King g1 is forced, otherwise we just take the pawn. And now with the king in front of the pawn, we can just start to bring our own king closer. Black continues king to h2, again attempting to promote. Queen to f2, pinning the pawn. King h1, unpinning and again threatening to queen. Therefore, queen h4 check, king to g1, and again the king is in front of the pawn, therefore king to g6. And basically you just continue this procedure. King f1, check again, king to e2, we threaten the pawn again, king has to come back, check, forcing king to g1 again, the king comes closer, then king h2 again. It actually makes no difference to play king to h1, because the pawn is now pinned, so we can just bring the king closer, king f4. And if king to h2 here anyway, we can just go check, and after king to g1, king to g3, and queen d1 will be made next move. So again, king to h2, but here white actually doesn't have to pin the pawn again with queen to f2. He can go king to h4, because black cannot promote anyway, because if he does, then queen to h3 is checkmate. Pretty easy, right? By the way, promoting to a knight in this position in order to stop queen h3 mate doesn't help, because there's another simple way to win. We give a check from f2, king h1 is the only move, and after king to g3, white will give mate on h2, and there's no stalemate tricks either. If black tries this check from e2, then we just take that, and there is mate next move. So hopefully this helped you out. Now this procedure doesn't work with all pawns, I should say. I'll go into more detail in other videos. But it does work for the B, D, E and G pawns when they're on the 7th rank, as long as the queen is able to give checks. Anyway, every now and then I'll post more of these endgame essentials, also to just give you some variety. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching Chess Student, and take care.